Welcome to my channel, Bring Peace into Your Life. Today I would like to talk about affirmations, what they are, and how important they are for mental health and your ability to be positive moving forward. Affirmations are positive statements or phrases used to challenge negative or unhelpful thinking. So, affirmations are things that you tell yourself that will help you be more positive in life, less stressed, and be more confident moving forward. Practicing affirmations regularly can lead to significant psychological and even physiological changes by leveraging the brain's neuroplasticity. Affirmations can really help you be less stressed, they can help you be more confident, and they can help you be more positive. And building affirmations into your daily life can be really important. So if you start small, just take your time. Sometimes affirmations can be quite jarring at first. It can feel really weird to say positive things about yourself and say them with confidence. But once you start bringing affirmations into your life, saying daily affirmations, the more you do it, the easier it will become, and it actually will start to feel more comfortable. But at first, it can feel a bit strange, a bit out of your comfort zone. But if you would like to bring more positivity into your life and be more confident and less stressed, affirmations are a really good way to do that. The primary benefits of using affirmations are it reduces stress and anxiety. So, affirmations can lower the level of cortisol in your body, which is the stress hormone. By focusing on positive outcomes and personal strengths, you can mitigate the fight or flight response triggered by stressful situations. So, when your body's in the fight or flight, it's very hard to come down from that and calm yourself down. But affirmations can make you feel a lot more positive. They can make you feel strong and feel like outcomes are going to be positive rather than negative, and that can be really helpful. Using affirmations really starts to rewire your brain. So, through neuroplasticity, repeated affirmations can help create new neural pathways. So, over time, this makes positive thinking more habitual and weakens the brain's natural negativity bias. So, when we are struggling and when things are difficult, our brain goes to the negative, it seeks out negative. And when we are stressed and we're anxious, it really does go on a negative slant. Affirmations can really help you change that slant to more positive, and it can really help. The more you do it and the more you practice it, the better it is, and it can actually make you more positive over time. As this helps you become more positive, it can actually improve your self-esteem. So consistently affirming your worth and capabilities helps build a more positive self-image. This is particularly effective when the affirmations are aligned with your core values. So if you can practice affirmations and work on that, it can actually make you feel a lot more positive about yourself, and it can build your self-esteem and your self-worth. It also increases resilience. So positive self-talk helps you bounce back from setbacks more quickly. It fosters a growth mindset, allowing you to view challenges as opportunities rather than permanent failures. So when things do go wrong, if you are positive about things, positive about life, it's actually a lot harder to go into that negative mindset of things will always be this way. If you're more positive, you think, yes, something's went wrong, but actually I'm going to pick myself up again and I'm going to move forward. Affirmations can actually also help to boost productivity and focus. Because you're shifting your mindset towards a can do attitude rather than one of I can't, affirmations can increase motivation and help you stay focused on your long term goals. This is making you more effective in professional and academic settings. So it actually puts you in a really positive mindset, which helps you in personal relationships, work relationships, and any connections that you have in your life. It also promotes healthy habits. So research suggests that people who practice self-affirmation are more likely to follow through with health-related goals, such as exercising more or eating better, because they feel more capable of making these changes because they're more positive about themselves. I'd now like to talk about how to work on affirmations and how to build a, a toolbox of affirmations that will help you. So, to create effective affirmations that resonate with your subconscious and drive behavioural change, you should follow a specific structure. So, the key principles for crafting powerful affirmations are to use the present tense. So, your brain needs to believe the statement is happening right now. So, really avoid saying things like I will or I am going to, because that means it hasn't happened yet. And use statements like I am or I have. So that keeps the results in the future, and it means that you are working towards that using the affirmations. You really need to keep your affirmations positive. So focus on what you want to achieve, not what you want to avoid. So for example, instead of saying I am stressed, this is actually putting your brain in a place where it thinks you're stressed right now, because you're using the present tense and you're also saying I am stressed. Putting that word into your mindset and your mentality means your brain will focus on that and think you're actually stressed. The better way to do it is to say things like I am calm and centered, because what happens is the brain often skips the word not and focuses on the negative root, which would be stress. So I am calm and centered is a better way to phrase that affirmation, and that can be really helpful. You need to make your affirmations personal and specific to you. So general statements are less effective than those tailored to your life. Use I statements and include details that reflect your specific goals and values. Incorporate emotions into your affirmations. So affirmations work best when they trigger a feeling. So when they trigger a feeling, it becomes more real and it really does help. So use feeling words like grateful, confident, energized, or at peace to make the statement more impactful. You need to keep your affirmations realistic but challenging. So if a statement feels like a total lie, your brain will reject it. It needs to be something that is possible to achieve. So if you say, I am a millionaire, that feels too much. It's too far-fetched. Try, I am consistently building my financial security. That way it looks at what you're working on and that you're being proactive in moving towards your goal. Examples of well-structured affirmations are important to look at. So I'm going to give you some examples. So for confidence, you can say, I am confident in my abilities and express my ideas with clarity. For health, you can say, I am grateful for my body's strength and I nourish it with healthy choices. For productivity, you can say, I am focused, disciplined, and capable of completing my tasks with ease. When you are saying your affirmations, whether it's once a day, twice a day, you have to say it with confidence. So make sure you're speaking to yourself like you would want to be spoken to by someone who loves you and who is kind to you and who cares about you. And it's about speaking from a place of confidence. Now, at first, this can be hard to do. I've tried it myself, and at first, it can feel really strange. It can it can feel weird. It's like, why am I doing this? Why am I saying this about myself? But actually, the more you do it, the easier it becomes. And the more you focus on positivity and being more positive about yourself and about situations in your life, the easier it is to feel that confidence. And as I said before, the neuroplasticity, the pathways in the brain actually start to become more positive the more positive you are about yourself and your abilities. So affirmations can be really helpful. I have tried them myself and they do work. I don't do it enough, to be honest. It is helpful if you can say your affirmations daily, so in the morning and also before you go to bed. And it's about finding affirmations that work for you and that feel comfortable for you, but also feel personal. So if you can look at building some affirmations for yourself, make a list. It's great to write it down. I find that writing these things down, especially if it's something that I'm going to be using a lot, is very helpful. So it might be that you want to maybe take a page in the back of your journal and write your affirmations and the affirmations that are important to you. If you're someone who forgets to do these things, it also could be quite good to look at your journal and on each day put a wee note down whether you've done your affirmations in the morning and whether you've done your affirmations in the evening, and see if that helps. Being positive about yourself through using affirmations can really change your mindset and really bring you into a more positive, happy state of mind. And that can then really help you moving forward in life. If you have any affirmations that work well for you, please put them in the comments. Let's share the affirmations that work for us. Let's share our experiences of using affirmations, and hopefully that will help anybody else who's been listening to my video or has looked at the comments. I've loved doing this video for you. I hope you get benefit out of it. If you got benefit out of this, please like the video, and I will see you in the next one.